If you need to write your own prenuptial agreement, I'm going to show you how to do exactly that. I'm going to build a template for you so that you can fully customize it, add in and remove all of your own information and your preferences, but the structure will stay the same and it'll still be legally bound. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So let's go ahead and create a prenuptial agreement template that can be used to customize. So let's go ahead. The first section in over here is the formalities. The prenuptial agreement is made and entered into as of a specific date. We're going to add the date in over here. Also, you want the party A's full name as well as the address, and party B's full name and address. Recitals. So whereas the parties contemplate legal marriage under the laws of the state of, and you're going to just add the state that the parties got married in. Also, the parties wish to define their respective rights and responsibilities regarding their property and financial obligations during the marriage and in the event of a divorce or a separation. So here we are going to just make sure that we are making a statement, because whatever is in here we are going to sign and agree to. In consideration of the mutual covenants and promises herein contained, the parties agree as follows. So the first thing is disclosure of assets. Each party has to provide a full and fair disclosure of their respective assets and liabilities to the other party, and we will attach this at the end of our document. Second, over here is separate property. So all property owned by either one of these parties prior to the marriage shall remain the separate property of that party. This includes some of these follows, but is not limited to the listed items over here. The next section is the marital property. So this is property that was obtained while being married. So any property acquired jointly during the marriage shall be considered marital property and shall be subject to division upon divorce or separation. So unless you have a statement requiring something to be either party 1 or party 2's possession, this will stand. We'll also have debt. So each party shall be responsible for their own debt occurring before or during the marriage unless the debts were incurred jointly. Make sure that you understand the statement. And then we've got spousal support. So in the event of a divorce or a separation, neither party shall be entitled to spousal support from the other unless otherwise agreed in writing at the time. So everything that is going to be amended into this agreement, we need to just make sure that it is going to be added into this agreement. So we need to just state it in writing. The next thing is a waiver of rights. So each party waivers any and all rights to the other party's separate property, including any inheritance or other financial benefits, except as otherwise provided in this agreement. Again, if there's anything additional, you want to just add it in over here. This section over here just makes sure that everything is governed by the law in the state or the region that you're living in. So make sure that you are adding in over here at the end the state that you are actually living in. The next section over here, we are going into the amendment and the revocation. So this agreement may only be amended or revoked by a written agreement signed by both parties. So if there are any changes that has to be made, it needs to be agreed upon by both of these parties. Otherwise, it'll have no standing on this agreement over here. Also, we have a full understanding clause. Both parties acknowledge that they have the opportunity to consult with independent legal counsel, and they fully understand the terms and implications of this agreement. Also, we are going to just state that the entire agreement constitutes an understanding between both parties. So its subject matter and hereof are all priority agreements, representations, or understandings, written or oral. So make sure that you understand everything within this agreement. Make sure that you're putting in all the details and that you're reading through it. Also, in witness whereof the parties have executed this prenuptial agreement as of the date of the written above. And here we are going to just add in party A's signature, full name, date, party B's signature, full name, date, and then, as we spoke of earlier on Exhibit A, the disclosure of assets and liabilities. Here we're going to say party A's assets, we're going to list all the assets. Party A's liabilities, we're going to list all those liabilities, and the exact same for party B. Remember, this is a template, so make sure that you are customizing it to suit your own specific needs. Make sure that you're removing parts or adding parts in to suit those needs. I hope this video was helpful.